Hi Taurus and Taurus cross watchers. Welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. Today I will be doing a general romantic love reading for the collective of Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, Mars placements. If you are watching this video and it is not resonating for you, I would suggest finding the readings for those other placements in your birth chart that I just referenced. There you may find additional messages and clarity towards your situation. All those cards just went flying, so we're not going to take them. I do have to apologize. You can see a shadow out the window here. Our building is being painted, and that's not in my control, so this is one of the days that I have to film, so sorry. We're going to have to deal with them outside. They've been very speedy and expedient, so hopefully they get through this. I do want to say, remember that energy is fluid and time, so this could actually be a past reading, a present energy, or something coming in the future, okay? So, for those of you that do want to zoom ahead, there is a pinned comment below with a timestamp. For the rest of you that want to stay, thank you so much. If this is your first visit here, welcome in. If this is a return visit for you, whether you are already a subscriber or not, welcome back. It does mean the world to me that you are here. You are the heart and soul of this channel. It would not exist without you, so thank you. General readings are not personalized. They did not go out with only you and your specific situation in mind. So while you are here with me today, please honor your intuition to collect and keep the parts of this reading that you know belong to you, and then lovingly release the rest to a different Taurus that may need these messages more than you at this time. Hear me? Ay. Okay. Whenever it does resonate, though, whether it is one sentence, a segment, or the entire reading, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment in the box below and tell me specifically how this is your story. Feel free to share this video with anyone you feel may need to hear the message, especially if it sounds familiar to something someone you know is going through. It could be something your friend is going through, a sister, a cousin, a brother, whatever that is. If it sounds familiar, please share it with them. You may not know, they may have a Taurus placement farther down in their chart, or the person they're dealing with may. Lastly, please do not forget to subscribe here. If I am the reader that connects to your energy really well, you can even hit that notification bell, and then every time I upload something new here, YouTube will send you a message. So let us find out what this reading is about. The undercurrent is that you want a new beginning in this Ace of Wands. There's energy here about something that's new, it's fresh, it's inspiring, it's passionate, something you're really looking forward to. And I'm so excited because it does look like it is set to come in for you. And I love that. We do have the energy of something here is your personal choice. Now that feels really empowering because you may live near mountains. You may live near a mountain area that has a lot of ponds, streams, lakes. This says, close your eyes. What animal first comes to mind? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? And then embrace these qualities. So this really tells me this is pretty much up to you. Whatever we're going to read about, there's something here about this is up to you. We have the energy of number 41. There's some transgressions that happened here, some flaws, couple mistakes, things that didn't go the way that you kind of felt they were going to or that they should have gone. We do have the energy of number 21, Harvest Witch. What sacrifices have you made for the greater vision of what is to be? There's something here that you're going to have to release and let go of in order to have that new beginning that you want. I can see how much you want it. The letter G, A, W, T, P, S, F, M, O, D. Those are all coming to mind right now. You're being asked, what have you let go of? You're going to have to make a sacrifice in order to have that beginning you want. So you have to release something or someone. We have the energy for feminine of sitting in Temperance card of Sagittarian energy. Very patient for this thing that you're looking forward to. Masculine sat in the energy of the moon, Cancer Pisces energy. Deep diving into their feelings, not really sharing everything with you, not wanting to talk to you about where they've gone in that deep dive. Highly emotional though, really focused on the feelings portion of what happens in partnership. What are we doing here? How are we getting this to happen? And look at the connecting energy is number 31, the purity of purpose. There's a reason why this is coming in, and it's so beautiful. There's pure energy attached to it. It's laser focused on what it is that you truly want here. We also have the energy of fortune. This is the blessing on the top of this. That it sounds like a seal barking, so you really could live by the ocean, by mountains. This here in the United States would feel something like the Pacific Northwest. If that's you guys, please put it in the comment box. That's the paint sprayer. I'm so sorry that this is happening on my work day. I can't do anything about it, so I hope it's not too distracting. This says, prepare for a positive change of fortune. A run of bad luck is ending now. Know the difference between chance and action. You can change your luck. Be prepared. When fortune meets opportunity, success results. So this thing you want here, you're going to have to do something. You're going to have to let something go in order to have that. You have to release something. You're going to be asked to sacrifice something for what is the greater good of what you're asking for. So let's start with you. Your energy at this time, you are setting the energy of the magician, Gemini, Virgo energy there. You are manifesting a life that you have been waiting for a while. There's something here that you know you have all the tools. You know you have everything you need. You're very healing. You have a lot of mental acuity. You're a very emotional, empathetic, kind, caring person. You're grounded in your energy, but you're also super generous. You're very warm and inspiring in that energy there. Ooh, we have the Tower card of Scorpio. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Moon card of Cancer and Pisces. And we have the Six of Cups. Okay, the thing is that you're manifesting a reconciliation with someone that you feel very passionate about. Jeez Louise, sounds like they're inside my house. They're not, I promise. I wouldn't be okay if they were in the house. That would be a little weird. They're painting the exterior, not the interior. The thing is that it's very powerful, this change you're calling in. You know it is really going to rock everyone's world. You know things are going to get disrupted. You do understand things are going to tear apart. Foundations are going to be built. At this point, though, you feel very confident in what you're asking for because you already know that your person wants the same thing. This is energy of really talking about that, of what you haven't spoken of yet. There's something here you want really bad. And it's like, how do I tell you this? Or you've probably already alluded to it to some degree. I do feel like you've asked to reconcile with this person. I do believe that your person knows that's what you want. It's also this energy of there's something else you have not told your person that you do want. In regards to that, what comes after that, like what you're looking for long term, you're getting a little more laser focused on that exact thing right now as well. We have number 8, the Wheel of Karma. That's Sagittarian energy. Things are right now unlikely to move forward because we've got energy of a broken vase. You are destined to be with this person in a way where it's divinely being orchestrated. That tower you're manifesting, you might be asking for it a bit too soon. You might be asking for it out of alignment. You may be asking for it in a way that it would hurt other people. The thing is that this is like taking two giant steps back. There's a consequence for every action, and there's a consequence for every reaction. There's like cause and effect. This is overcoming some of those hardships and really understanding that if this setback here of things not moving forward when you want it to, it's sort of like a change in perspective. Yes, it can feel like a disappointment, but it's also an opportunity to look at that as divine protection. There's something better coming. I don't mean with a different person. I just mean a different way it's going to come in. This is someone who you're not with currently right now. You could be, it says long distance love, but it's not necessarily, You might even live in the same 1 mile vicinity, but if you cannot be together, that is a long distance. You're separate from this person. Number 28, sacrifice. What can you let go of? You're being asked to release something here in order for that wheel to start turning. I believe you know what it is. I believe you can sit here and feel it. You've been dragging your feet on it because you don't know how, but you are manifesting this big change to come in. You're being asked in that personal choice, like, what spirit animal do you see? What's the thing that guides you? What is that? What are the qualities of that known for? A sacred symbol will bring you protection and guidance. Recently for me, I have been called to the fact that I'm pretty sure, if you know what Cathars are, or were, excuse me, that was Gnostic humans that basically were learning what Jesus and Mary Magdalene were trying to teach humanity. I never knew anything about Cathars until the last 6 months of my life. And once that opened up, I can assure you that's part of my history. That's part of my path. Their symbol is a laurel wreath. Every single time we pull any kind of 6 of wands, you're going to see that wreath in that. I am so called to it. I don't have any tattoos anywhere on my body, nowhere. And I have thought very long and hard about the fact that there's a statement when the last one of them was murdered, burned at the stake, which they willingly went into because they did not want to not do the teachings that they were taught. They were silenced because of control. Does this sound familiar currently by anything? Okay. The thing about them is they were teaching what we're all here doing as spirituality. So I do feel like a laurel wreath, and it did say the last one that was burned basically said, the last part of us is now dying. When we are returning, the laurel will turn green again. Everywhere I turn, everywhere I see, there's laurel wreath around me. There is something about that. I am a Taurus sun too, so there's something here for me in this reading. Clearing time. Today as I bathe, I wash away my troubles. Everything but self-love dissolves and is removed from my energy field. You are releasing things. You are being asked to release something here, sacrifice something in order for that wheel to move forward. So let's see how your person is showing up for you. Their energy, no doubt, is in the moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. I'm making a choice because there's 2 towers here. It's that I'm not telling you everything. You already know that. You already know that this person isn't telling you everything. They're not withholding it from you because they don't trust you, or that they're trying to hide or hide from you or lie to you. It's more the fact that they're not ready to tell you. They're not ready to speak about what is happening here. Traditionally, also, I always love in this card, that is normally down by my thumb. I'm going to get that by the light. That is normally a crab or a shellfish coming up out of that water. That is a beetle. Beetles furrow underneath of the earth to help fertilize and help create life. So a beetle also can be very destructive. They can bore through trees. They can tear things down. There's something here this person isn't telling you about, something that's breaking down in their life. We have the Justice card of Libra. This is probably what they're hiding from you or not telling you, is that they're actively pursuing a divorce or a legal separation. This is the High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces energy. I don't want to tell you because I want you to hear your intuition really loud and clear. That's keeping more secrets, not saying a whole lot. Here's 6 of Swords. They are moving forward out of something that has been really painful, really bumpy, lot of fighting, lot of hard energy. And here is Page of Cups. I have something I need to talk to you about. I'm actually sorry. That is the Queen of Cups. That is not the Page of Cups. That's the Queen of Cups. This is, I'm moving forward towards you. I'm not telling you yet that I am actively pursuing a divorce. They intuitively can feel that you can somewhat pick up on that. It does feel really beautiful that they are moving forward towards you. This is them loving you in every way, shape, or form. This person could be a Cancer. That is a Cancerian energy also, which Cancer goes very, very well with our energy as Taurus human beings. Like that connection between the two of us, where we as Taurus, we're stable and we provide security for a Cancerian who needs that foundation of home to feel safe. Cardinal energy, that is Cancerian energy, you guys. That's baby. Number 4, mirror, and number 8, fish hook. The thing is that this person is rapidly moving forward towards wanting a new phase with you. You showed them something of themselves and they you in that mirroring energy. The thing is that for a while, this person felt powerless, trapped, couldn't move forward. The thing is that was a con game, and they know it now. They can feel that through your mirror, through your energy, through your warmth. The thing is that they're now so grateful for that, and they can see how you are such a great catch because you have aligned with them as a person, them as a soul, them as someone who you've helped them to understand how to be confident just by being honest, by being your true self. This is someone who mirrors that back to you. They're honest with how they feel about you, and that has helped you to feel more confident in who they are and their intentions towards you, how they feel about you. I feel like the thing is you intuitively already know that they are actively seeking how to get a divorce. I can even feel that. Number 4, doable. The key is within your grasp. That's how that's where they're getting to. It's like, I know I'm laser aimed on what I truly want here. In that energy of this maybe did start off as a transgression. Like maybe it was a mistake the way it happened. You guys may have started off as like having an affair, friends with benefits, full well knowing that you were both with someone else, or the fact that one of you was and the other one wasn't. But that doesn't make this wrong. That just makes it that it was the right person, wrong timing. Trust your intuition. Your greatest guide is your inner voice. That is beautiful. So let's move to, what are they going to do? What are their intentions? I think you should be very happy right now. This is Knight of Cups. I'm going to move forward to you romantically. I want to speak to you about romantic partnership. I want to move forward with you. I want to clear out. You have to sacrifice something. This person is going to be much more honest with you in that energy of the Moon card and High Priestess. I'm not going to hold back. I can't hold back anymore. I have to really speak to you about what it is that I know I want to do here. And that is that I want to move forward to you with love. 9 of Cups, that's a wish I made. This person has wished for that. This is Emperor, Aries energy, divine masculine energy. This is standing in that power of, I will now tell you, I am going to move forward towards you. That is the Sword of Truth, Ace of Swords, 5 of Wands. I am currently planning, preparing, because I know I'm going to be in for a very large fight. There are a lot of extra people involved here. I'm going to have to make some really sharp cuts. I'm going to have to kind of lay down the law. I'm going to have to speak some very authentic truth to the people around me that are going to beg for me to, no, don't do this, don't leave. How are we all going to survive? You're leaving. Oh my gosh. This is how. Number 9, the shield. This is how. The answer is no to that. And this is the answer about how things are going to go, 50-50. Like things could go either way. But this person is going to implement a strategy of how they tell these people, how are we going to live without you? You can't leave. Well, the answer is, yes, I can, because my answer to you is, no, I'm not going to stay here. I'm going to I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to ward off anybody telling me what I need to do anymore. Yes, things could go either way. It could be really great, or it could end up being the war of the century. This person will figure that out. That's not your job to have to like move forward towards. You are someone very fun, so are they, and that's what they're moving towards, is something that feels more fun. That is going to be happening sometime this year. Okay. The energy about that is that basically, I'm filming this at the last third of the year of 2025. All of my readings are timeless, but basically something here is going to come along this person's path where they're like, yeah, I'm going to put up my armor. I'm going to ward off anyone or anything from trying to hurt me or hurt you, and I am going to stand our ground. 32, tangibility, make your dreams real. This person is making known what they want, and they are going to laser aim on that purity of purpose, and they're going to come directly towards you. They want you. They want to be with you. That's the truth. A new chapter is beginning. Embrace that change. Open that up. Look at that. Like, really look at that. Be ready, because you're being asked to release something here in order for this to come in. You know what you have to do. It's the divine will of this connection, and you already know what needs to go. Okay. How does this person feel about you? Strength, card of Leo. You feel like you are very brave to this person. They've seen you withstand things that at the time they were like, I wouldn't be able to do that. Oh my God. You maybe even talked about wanting to get the word brave tattooed on you, or you do have that tattooed on you somewhere, somehow. There's something about tattoos, or you had a conversation about that. But that feels like your person sees you as this really courageous person who can make it through all kinds of things. That is a Leo placement. Leos have courage, and Leos are royalty. That's that energy of this person could have a Venus in Leo, where you really showed them the strength of how true love can actually make anything happen. This is what you want at the bottom of the deck, an Ace of Pentacles, a real new beginning, and so do they. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the Temperance card of Sagittarius energy. Here is that Page of Cups. And here is this Knight of Pentacles. Yes, it's taking this person a long time. It has taken eons of time, it feels like. Yes, that's why this has taken so long, is that things had to be caught, like karma had to be cleared out. This person feels like it is such a heavy weight not being with you. It is really hard for them. Feels like they're being burned at the stake. It feels like they're constantly under scrutiny, like people are constantly spying on them, looking at their stuff, carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders, and they feel like you can see that and you can absorb that because you are their mirror. They know you've been very patient. God dang, there's 2 cards here about please be patient. I'm so sorry this is taking so long. It hurts them so much to not be able to be with you right now. They want this just as much as you do. It's that, I'm so sorry, I have to ask you to be a little bit more patient. I know. Oh my God, and if you're connected to a Sagittarius, I believe their reading was it actually might have been, yes, no, Sagittarius got the energy of patience is a love language. You may have Sagittarius placements in your chart. They may, doesn't matter, but it really tells me that this has been a lot about learning how to be patient. If what you need to sacrifice is impatience, maybe learn that, because this person knows that this has been extraordinarily hard for both of you. They value so much the way you've been able to maintain your integrity through this. You haven't pressured them. You haven't pushed them. You haven't given them ultimatums. They value that in a way that it's invaluable. They could never even tell you how grateful they are for that. We have number 5, slingshot. This is that. There's a purity to this purpose. You have been asked to wait for a reason. This is basically like, finally, this is now being set in motion. Finally, because number 2, tandem bicycle. You guys are 2 of a kind. You are great teamwork. You guys are very in harmony. You help one another out. You are in each other's corner. You are each other's rock. You are each other's sounding board. Number one, roses. Man, is this person in love with you? This probably started off as friends, and then you became so attached that the affection and the appreciation and the devotion and the bond as a gift, this person could never, ever, never replace you. Right now, the answer, like this person's intentions, they're going to tell everybody to go kick rocks with a bare foot. The energy is that this isn't for you. It's like at this time, things are kind of unlikely, but things are going to start moving forward, happening soon. It's going to start developing and unfolding in a way. So you may want to really lean into that energy of what does patience really mean? If releasing impatience and the need for a fixed outcome, if that's the thing you're releasing, whatever it is, when you do finally release that, it sets in motion everything to come in. They do feel like you've gone a little bit quiet, especially if you used to regularly talk about when we get together in the future. If you've pulled that back, they've noticed it. And that's partially why they're like, oh my God, I better get moving forward, because otherwise they're going to leave. Number 31, solitude, alone but not lonely. They know that you are unhappy not being with them. They know that this has been a long, hard road. They do know how much this has worn on both of you. But know this, that this has been orchestrated for the greater purpose of both of you. A secret wish will soon be granted. Keep your heart open. This person intends to make all of your dreams come true. Every wish you've ever had, they're going to be making that real. And I feel like this new beginning that you both want, yes, it's because you're both unhappy. Yes, it requires both of you to move forward faster towards the sun. Come in from a quiet place. Hear what your higher self is telling you about the fact that you could have it all. Baby, we almost had it all. Something about life worth living. I think that's a Whitney Houston song. Didn't we almost have it all? They feel like you're right on the verge of leaving, but what I feel like they don't know is that you're not going anywhere. You're in love with this person. You've waited. You've been patient. You haven't pressured. You haven't pushed. You maybe just have stopped talking about those things because it's like, if this is never going to come in, I don't want to look like a fool talking to you about that. Something playing a fool. That's a song too. It's like out in the distance. It sounds like it's a music box. It was there and it left. It sounds like a song from the 70s though. So I just really want you to remember that anytime the universe is making you wait, it's because something is not in alignment, and it wouldn't have come in the right way if you forced it. So this is about maintaining your decorum and understanding that everything you want is coming. You just need to be a little tiny bit more patient. Maintain this quietness, maintain this energy of, I'm not going to keep talking about a life I want to live with you because I don't want to be played the fool. But that's kind of the charge that's somewhat pushing them. It's a magnetic energy of when we pull back, they come running. Wait, don't go. When we're chasing and trying to grasp for them, they're like, hell, get away from me. Maintain that energy of being you, not playing games, not pressuring, not pushing. But remember, you're being asked to release something. So you have to sacrifice something here for this wheel to move forward. Meditate on what that is if you don't know what it is already. You're being asked to clear that out in 3 different ways. So I'm going to leave this here. Think about what that is. Start putting effort towards that. Watch what happens. If this is yours, Taurus, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment or an emoji in the box below. And please do not forget to subscribe here. Thank you. I love you. Bye.